In the center of Italy lies the Apennine Mountain range, also known as the country's wild heart. Only 2 hours from Rome, but untouched by heavy industry, this almost forgotten region is a reminder of how things once were. Ancient forests, vast sweeping meadows, and high peaks create the perfect environment for a stunning biodiversity. A sanctuary for the native species who once roamed this land. From the iconic Marsican Brown bear, the Apennine Wolf, Griffin vultures, wildcats, scores of ungulates. From the biggest to the smallest, it is brimming with life. And yet, increasingly in this small region, human activity has continued to disrupt these ecosystems and the wildlife within them. As this wild landscape has been tamed for agriculture and habitation, such close proximity has led to clashes between the people who live here and their wild neighbors. But a new wave of thinking is making its way across this land. Now, for the first time, the people in this region are learning that by re-establishing this area's rich biodiversity, peaceful coexistence with its wildlife can be possible. A community for restoring the connection to this wild heart are now making themselves heard.
Credo che un ruolo importante sia quello della coesistenza con la natura. È giusto che ci siano degli equilibri, perché non siamo i proprietari di grandi pezzi di terra, ma semplicemente ospiti. Uè papà, buongiorno.
Buongiorno bella.
Cominciamo?
Virginia Shore and her family run a small cheese business in Pacentro at the foot of the Maiella National Park. Their produce inspired by the wild ingredients all around them.
Il mio ruolo all'interno dell'azienda è quello di fare il formaggio. Aiuto anche nelle attività quotidiane. Ovviamente cerco anche di aiutare mio padre nella stalla e a pascolare le capre.
Traditional farming is the backbone industry in this region. But for Virginia, it has always been much more than just an income.
Io credo che il vero ruolo tradizionale del pastore sia quello di essere il vero custode della biodiversità.
But in a landscape where your neighbors are bears and wolves, naturally conflict can occur. Virginia and her father have first-hand experience of when these two worlds collide.
Qua sopra, io stavo sotto la strada e a un certo punto ho sentito impaurire le capre. I cani, ho cominciato a abbaiare i cani e quando ho visto 3 lupi sopra, le bestie. Però le capre si sono tutte sparpagliate, come ti posso dire. E quindi è stata dura raggrupparle tutte. Quando le raggruppate me ne mancavano 5-6 e non le ho trovate più. Quelli lupi che hanno fatto se le sono portati avanti, capito? Se le sono portate e poi il giorno, sono stato 3 giorni qua sopra a cercarle, ma non uscivano. Soltanto dei stracci di pelle ho ritrovato e basta. Quindi i lupi se le sono tracinate davanti, capito? E l'hanno predate sopra.
Visto che abbiamo aumentato il numero dei cani, ora gli attacchi sono meno frequenti. Per come la vediamo noi, siamo parte di un delicato e complesso ecosistema. Non possiamo portare rancore verso la fauna selvatica quando accadono cose di questo genere. Per noi i benefici di lavorare con la natura sono molto più grandi e condividere questa nostra mentalità con la comunità che ci circonda ci dà grande speranza. Ovvio è che servono ancora rafforzativi e sistemi per continuare a insistere e ad essere decisi sulla strada giusta da fare.
Voices like Virginia's go a long way within her rural community. But for long-term change to occur, it takes more than sharing a mindset.
There is 4 inside, some splinters of bones. It's typical wolf scat. It's very big.
Mario Cipollone is a passionate conservationist born and raised in these mountains. Together with his team, he has big dreams to rewild this region, restoring balance with the nature that surrounds it.
We don't want to create a reserve where nature is detached from the people. The people and nature should be together. We know that it's difficult to have a good balance, a proper balance, but it's our role, the role to create this possible coexistence.
There are 5 protected areas in the Apennines, each park and reserve currently separated by human infrastructure. The Rewilding Apennines team are focusing on creating 5 ecological corridors between these areas to allow safer passage for wildlife and space for biodiversity to thrive. As a result, these rewilded corridors will not only promote peaceful coexistence, but will also increase the land's ability to absorb carbon, in turn helping in the fight against climate change.
These corridors are priority areas for rewilding Apennines. We are building quite a lot of electric fences to protect livestock farms. We are actually promoting some areas as beautiful and attractive places for tourists. We are always very careful not to turn these areas in kind of mass tourism hotspots. And then there is a passive monitoring that we do. Thanks to camera traps, we are able to assess how many wildlife species are living in a certain area, which passages they are using, and we can also act accordingly to protect some areas that are particularly important for the wildlife movements. We are restoring the habitats, especially in this area. We have removed, I can say, even 50 kilometers of barbed wire that was abandoned. And through habitat restoration, we want to improve the landscape, even for the people's use, not only for the animals. People like Virginia understood that protecting the beautiful heritage of this area is bringing benefits to their business. We try at all times to give support to these enterprises in the area, because we understand that it's also an important means to make the people aware that wildlife and the wild nature is actually a natural but also economic asset for the people living in some areas.
As the famous conservationist Aldo Leopold once said, of nature you have to keep every cog and wheel in order to protect an ecosystem. I believe that a community works only if every part is listened, every part has a voice and has its contribution. So if we are going to rewild the world, we need also to have everybody on board. working on a community involving everyone from the school children to the elderly people is the only way to make sure that the values which get sprout from this place are meaningful and effective and not just a nostalgic idealization.
Thanks to Mario and his team, change is creeping into the Apennines. As ecosystems are being restored, wildlife numbers are beginning to increase, while conflict cases are becoming fewer. People are starting to take notice. One town in particular has become united in support of coexistence. Petorano sul Gizio, in the core of this region, is Italy's first bear-smart community. A place where wildlife is at the heart of the community, brought together by their iconic talisman, the Marsican Brown bear.
Siamo, credo, anche il primo tentativo, primo esperimento nel quale si cerca di affrontare, quindi non soltanto di inseguirli i problemi, ma cercare di prevenirli in qualche modo i problemi. È un po' il lavoro che stiamo facendo, che stiamo cercando di sviluppare come rewilding, è quella di costruire nuove opportunità su questo.
Petorano is a town that welcomes entrepreneurs like Virginia, a hub of like-minded individuals where ideas can thrive and grow. And tonight she joins the community for the first time to share her passion for her wild produce.
Buonasera a tutti e benvenuti. Sono molto onorata di essere qui questa sera. Amo tanto la mia terra e amo veramente tanto quello che facciamo e spero che tramite quello che poi tramandiamo ci sia appunto questa voglia di coesistenza e di equilibrio con la natura che ci circonda. E inizio a parlare dei miei formaggi. Sono formaggi di capra a latte crudo.
In this area, hope means having a healthy wildlife population, healthy ecosystems, bears thriving again, covering most of their ancient range, and at the same time have a stimulating human environment to raise your family, to work together and to find even new professional challenges and possibilities. So this is hope. I think it's possible. Maybe not for everyone, but for most of the people, yes.
For me, actually, it's a dream that is coming true. I'm very happy to see that this dream has been with me all my life, and now I have this role that makes me also very responsible, because I would like to see the progress of what we do.
Questo giorno penso che sia un fantastico inizio e soprattutto un inizio per tantissimi altri progetti.
This community can work together and become a model, a pilot experience, so that the ideas can be shared faster and reach out for other communities as well. With the end goal of having a thriving human community next to thriving nature. I believe this is possible. And I believe this is a future challenge that I'm proud of being part of because it begins here.